So you're watching this if you're in a losing streak and you have not won a trade in a couple weeks, let's say. You're on loser number 3, 4, 5. So it's a pretty good streak of losing, right? You don't have the thought that there could be 3, 4, or 5 winners to come. So you're in a hole in your head. So here's the thing. Are you looking back at your data and really understanding what happened? Have I had 3, 4, or 5 winners in a row? Maybe this is just the other side. This has to happen. I can't just win the whole time. Was it truly my edge on those 3, 4, or 5 trades? Did I take mistake trades? Did I enter too many times for that setup and go above my daily loss or my weekly loss? Did I not take winners that I should have that would have put me back to break even or even in profit? These are the thoughts that you need to have. You can't just crawl up and kind of get like tight and sit real close on the next trade and just kind of like hope it wins. Once you get into a losing streak, you can't let yourself fall into this mindset of I want the next one to win, or the thought that I deserve the next one to win. For some reason, people think that if they lose 3, 4, or 5 in a row, that the next one should just win now. I've gone through enough hell. Just make me win this one. And then it's like a relief, like, ah. But you can't think like that. Even if the next one wins, it's driving this idea that you were right. That once you get to number 5 in the loss, in the streak, then the 6th one should win all of a sudden. And if the 6th one doesn't win, then the 7th absolutely should. And then if it does win, it's telling your brain, I knew what was going to happen, when you don't know what's going to happen. Instead, you have to think in blocks of trades. You have to think 20 trades at a time. You could do 10, but I think 20 is better. Because there could be a lot of losers in 10 or a lot of winners in a group of 10. But a group of 20, I think, dips into a lot of, it's a good amount of time to really know your data, what your edge is like, what your win rate is like. Like, let's say you win 7 in a row, then you lose 3. For a pack of 10 trades, you got a 70% win rate. But on a pack of 20, maybe you only have like a 50% win rate or 45% win rate. That's probably a more realistic win rate. And the same thing goes for the other way around. Let's say you lost 7, and then you won 3. You don't have a 30% win rate. Maybe you have a 45, 50% win rate. And the next 10 out of that stack of 20, whatever, like 6 win. That'd be 9 out of 20 trades that you won. Obviously, everybody has a different edge. Everybody has a different risk to reward. For one, if they lose 5 in a row, that's normal. For somebody else, that's pretty bad. When I say normal or pretty bad, I mean if someone has a 1 to 5 win rate, or a 1 to 5 risk to reward on average, and they lose 5, but then they win the 6th one, now they're break even, so it's all good. But if somebody has a 1 to 1, and they lose 5, and they win 1, they're still pretty much in a big hole. So it's different. So you gotta ask yourself, truly, non-biased, did you take all the winners? Did you take any mistake trades? Did you enter multiple times on a trade that you should not have? Did you go above your daily loss or your weekly loss? Go back. Don't just go by this feeling of my edge isn't working and I'm getting close to margin, let's say. Or I haven't won one in a while. I need to win one to get out of this hole. You have to go back. Like, you should journal all your trades, and you should understand that, like, if I go back throughout the weeks, that I can add up what's really reality at this moment. Because sometimes when you're in this hole, you feel like all you've done was loss for the last 2 months. But if you actually look back, you're like, oh, okay, I see what's going on. This is just like a bad week. But I didn't really have one of these bad weeks for a couple of months now. So I'm kind of like due for one of these in that type of sense. Also a really profitable week. Those happen kind of like the same rate. The rest is some profit, some loss, break even. So you gotta reinvent the way you're thinking about this loss that you're in at this very moment. You have to think, you have to expand your mind. Let me go look at my data. If you didn't write down your trades, you can go back into the log on whatever platform that you use, and it logged all of it for you. I don't know if it tells you if it won or lost, but it'll tell you what you bought and sold. It'll be a lot longer to figure that out. Like what trades, like what the last 20 have looked like. You know, did you win half of them, 30%, 60%? So I write down all my trades so I can go back and look and really see what this month, last month, the month before that has looked like. I don't want to just get into this stuck mindset of I haven't won one in so long, because that's not really reality. You might have won one 2 weeks ago that you just feel like is so long ago. So just something to think about. That helps me a lot when I look back, when I'm in these moments of losing 4 or 5 in a row. And then I look back and I'm like, oh, it's been a while since I've lost 4 or 5 in a row. Kind of like due for one of these in a way, you know? Not that I can predict that, or that it's like every 6 months you lose 5 in a row. Like that's not reality either. But it just gives you this better idea of what's really happening, not this feeling of just losing all the time. So I go back, I look at all the trades. I'm like, oh, okay, last week was a break even. Last week before that was a winning week. Week before that was another winning week. Oh, then I lost the week before that. I lost the week before that. Like that type of thing, you know? So just try that out. I think it'll help you because it's helped me a lot.